Hey guys, welcome to our channel and welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Danny.
I'm Nina.
And we are Happily Ever Miracle, and welcome to our Incredibles 2 spoiler review. Woohoo! So yeah, we're going to be talking about Incredibles 2, which we thought was incredible. Terrible pun. So...
Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah.
Everyone was saying that on the internet. It was incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah. So
we really love watching movie reviews and we really like watching movies. So we thought we'd piggyback on that and have our own little movie night and review some of the newer stuff that we've watched, which, again, Dan said, Incredibles 2. And after waiting 14 years in Azkaban, we finally got to see it.
Yep. It was very, very good.
Overall, I feel like I definitely liked the movie.
I loved it. We both loved it. Yeah, we were talking about how it was better than the first, which is very impressive. Not many movies hold that title, but this one totally.
No, I definitely agree. I'm like, compared to the first one, I feel like this one was so perfectly aged for the audience. Absolutely. That we're gonna go out and see it, which was us because we're old now.
Mm-hmm. So one thing that was so great was the characters.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack was amazing. And all
Jack was my favorite. That's my spirit animal. I'd fight raccoons if I could.
Yeah, I do that every Tuesday night. But yeah, one thing that blew us away was the action. It was so incredible, very edge of your seat. We thought the action sequences were great, especially with Elastigirl. This is incredible. Like, every time she was doing something...
It was so weird because as I was watching this movie, like, we've seen, I feel like, a decent amount of action movies, and we've seen a bunch of superhero movies this year. But I feel like this is movie, the one animated movie that I'm watching, where I'm like, oh my gosh, are those people gonna die?
Yeah.
Those people might die. I'm like, this is craziness. And I'm like, I don't know. I was really wrapped up in the action and invested in the well-being of the characters in this movie, surprisingly, for it to be an animated movie.
Definitely. That part, like, blew us away. The animation was great, of course. Pixar never disappoints.
Yes.
Something that was interesting to me is the villain they set up, because they continue off the very end of the first one, Underminer. He escapes, so maybe he'll come back. We don't know. It's a mystery.
I was actually kind of disappointed in the Underminer.
Yeah, like, he wasn't that sinister. He was just...
It wasn't even that he wasn't that sinister. It's just that he didn't... Like, in a way, he propelled the plot, but he also served no purpose because he literally committed the crime, disappeared, and because it picked up where it ended in the first movie, it was like he also really didn't exist in that world except for that end of that movie.
Just kind of showed up.
It was just like, hey, this random person that doesn't really exist in life, hello, and then he's back again, and he just poofs. Like, he kind of disappears. He's only there when you need him, and I'm like, I feel like that's not the way that kind of criminal would operate. I'm like, no one knows this giant mole dude drive. No one ever seen him. Well, I don't know. I don't love the Underminer.
With Mr. Incredible, I feel like they had some kind of dialogue where they knew each other before. So there might be some kind of past, but it might not be very deep. It might just be...
I guess, but they don't develop that character enough. It's like, I feel like maybe it was set up where he could have been the villain, and then it was like, nope, detour, we're going to go to these people over here, rich people. Rich people are usually everyone's villain. But I'm just like, whatever. Again, I don't feel like he was used much in significance. Yeah. That's just me. Pay me no mind.
No, pay
no attention to the girl behind the curtain.
We loved a lot of the side characters returning. Some of them are not even side characters anymore. I loved seeing the return of Frozone and how much more they used him in action sequences and just him as a character, and how, like, the kids referred to him as Uncle Lucius, and seeing Edna come back.
Edna mode is goals.
Her jealousy over other, fashion design or superhero designers, you know, she knows she's the best, and she's like, everyone else is nonsense. She's just so funny. I couldn't talk there. She's hilarious, and watching her babysit Jack was
bring
really
her into
funny.
his protege. Make him her protege. Very funny. I like the little lollipop scene. I love that.
He picked up her mannerisms and was walking like her, and that was just so funny.
Jack's so cute.
Yeah, and it was cool seeing the more dad side of Bob, how all of that was taking a toll on him. He wasn't sleeping. We thought it was hilarious. We're not even parents yet, but we know like a lot of parents I've seen thought it was the funniest thing when Bob was freaking out, trying to teach Dash the new form of math. He's like, they changed math. Math is math.
I've worked with kids for a really long time, so when I heard about the new adjustments to math, I thought it was foolish as well. Because I'm like, but you know, you don't need to complicate something that's been going strong for a really long time. 2 + 2 is 4, not 16. You don't have to add extra stuff on the side to make it 16. Just leave it at 4.
Yeah, math shouldn't get hard till you're like in 4th grade or something. But
I feel like Dash probably could be in 4th grade.
Dash is definitely probably in 4th and 5th.
But I just feel like I don't feel like math should become separate, like a more complicated version.
Until you get to algebra.
Yeah, I'm like, those advanced maths, definitely. But basic math should be basic.
So I liked Bob Odenkirk's character and how he loved superheroes so much, and I just also like that actor and his voice work. But we were talking about how as soon as his sister, the minute
she was a drug user. The minute I saw her, she got all foldy leg, hippie, sitting in the dark. I understand she makes super stuff, but she had like 1,000 bags under her eyes and probably lived off of coffee and cigarettes. I knew she was a villain.
Basically, yeah. Obvious villain was obvious.
But however, you know what's funny? I did not know that everyone was like, yeah, Evil Lynn, like Evelyn Endeavors, whatever. I was like, oh, I just thought it's because she always looked like she's on drugs. Yeah. Not that people that use drugs are villains. She just always looked like she was on drugs and would be a villain. Mm-hmm. And she was like super bitter Betty, like from the minute. He was like, well, my dad's a fool and he should have just went to the safe room. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, this girl's bitter. She's definitely the villain.
Her motive was there the whole time, exactly. And so I think she's a villain reveal for children. For the adults, we knew right away, pretty much. So, I mean, I gotta say, Syndrome's definitely a better villain, but this was definitely still a good villain. I liked what she did with her whole plot, and I liked that we knew that she was the bad guy controlling it, but I liked that she used this whole hypnosis thing.
I liked that the brother wasn't a villain too.
I liked that he was good.
Yeah. I liked that he wasn't a villain like
if he would have been bad, that actually would have really disappointed me. I liked his pure heart.
Because I wasn't sure if they were setting it up for him to be like, dun dun, pull the rug from underneath you, but they actually kept him good, and I liked that part.
What else? There's a lot of good stuff. I know I talked about Frozone before. This is not even an original thought of mine, but I've seen the internet has been saying that we keep hearing, the conversation between him and his wife off screen, and I was thinking it would be really interesting if we finally see her. Wow, oh my goodness.
What's him?
See them together. You only hear her voice. It'll be funny if, like, in the third one, she finally walks on screen. It's like, oh, there she is.
I've seen that, like, people are saying that she might be a super as well. And I'm like, that's interesting. I feel like it would actually be cooler if she wasn't a super, but somehow, like, in the third one, saved them in a way. Non-super.
Yeah.
Saving. The other supers that they started adding on, all the different weird acid spitting.
That guy who vomits
lava, Portal.
I
didn't love them. I didn't hate them, but I didn't love them because they were just like a hodgepodge of.
Yeah, I liked.
They were like X-Force.
They were,
They were just a hodgepodge of things.
Derivative. I really loved the Portal Girl. I thought she was cool. Her power came.
What's under the clothes? Brooke Davis.
Yeah. There's a lot of use
I think that's
for
Sophia
her
Bush,
powers. Yeah, but the guy vomiting lava, I never understood that power. I was just bothered by it. And the one guy is just like a brick wall. So that was weird. But I mean, the powers are supposed to be weird. You make so many superheroes, you have to come up with some things that are semi-original.
If you could have a superpower, what would your superpower be?
Teleportation, like Nightcrawler.
Well, you didn't even wait. He's like, I already know.
As the moment I saw X2, X-Men United, I fell in love with Nightcrawler right away. I read about him a lot in the comics, and he became one of my favorite X-Men. And that power is just so cool. And yeah, he's a cool character. What about you, babe?
So I used to be really weird emo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still emo, but I was weirder. And I used to want to be able to like kill people with a touch. But also, if I could bring them back within 24 hours, but I would kill them to let them know that I could do it.
Oh my goodness.
But I could bring them back too. But now I just feel like wish I could turn paper money into like real money, so I could have money.
That'd be great.
That's a way less serial killer vibe power.
Yeah.
Or I wish I could like Mystique style turn into other people.
That'd be cool.
But I don't want to be blue. I just feel like I wouldn't want my base to be blue, but I just want to look like me, but could also change. Or a power where I could just make a bunch of powers. Speaking of powers, Misfits. I love that show. You might need to watch that again.
Yeah. But yeah, a bunch of powers. Jack's powers were great.
Jack had boss powers.
Anyway, yeah.
We talked about how awesome Jack was.
Yeah, his powers were amazing. I liked his duplicating. That was pretty awesome. But
oh, that was cute.
Yeah, that was very comedic. They played that off very well. I think that's most of our main talking points.
Yeah, I think we're good. So I don't know if any of you guys saw the movie, but comment what you thought about it. Give us what powers you want that aren't serial killer powers.
Do you want to give it a rating?
A rating? Do you want a rating?
I like to do ratings.
Of course he likes to do ratings. Go ahead.
Okay, so we were talking about
on a scale of 10? Is it what we're giving it?
I like to give it stars.
Okay. How many? So out of 10 stars?
10 out of 10 for me.
You never give a 10 out of 10.
For this one.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
Even with
he never gives a 10 out of 10, but whatever. I'll give a 10 out of 10 because I love that movie. And I waited a long time for it. And I don't feel like there was a lot of kids getting on my nerves when I saw it.
No, but it was well worth
and I was able to enjoy it.
Yeah,
I love
very
it.
enjoyable. All right.
But yeah, so you guys comment what kind of powers you wish you had. If you saw the movie, your reviews on any of the characters, what you want to see if they do make a sequel. Are they thinking of making a sequel? And also recommend more movie night movies for us to go see and to give reviews on. We're going to build on this and make them a little more refined. But we're a work in progress. Working on things.
Yeah, she's cute, so that helps. You know.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. So.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Like Dan said earlier, like, subscribe, comment on the videos. You know, come back and hang out with us again in the future.
Definitely. Thanks, guys.
All right. See you in the next video.